Hello and welcome to my Glaiven boots comparison. Sorry for the lack of videos. It is because I am currently in college and it's rather hard to get videos out right now. This comparison will be the first in a series of comparisons I hope to make between various items in the game. This comparison in particular will be between Glaiven boots and Ranger boots. The primary reason I'm making this comparison now is because I got the Glaiven boots as a drop while killing Glacors, which was a rather nice drop for me, so I decided to make a comparison. So as you can see, the Glaiven boots give a minus 12 magic attack bonus, a plus 10 attack range bonus, and for defense bonus, a plus 3 stab, plus 4 slash, plus 5 crush, plus 3 magic, and plus 12 summoning, but that's very helpful in most situations. Then I compared Glaiven boots to Ranger boots, as Ranger boots are the closest competitors. Glaiven boots, as you can see, have a slightly lower magic attack bonus, but that doesn't really matter. They do have a plus 2 range attack bonus over Ranger boots, which can be very helpful. And all of their defensive bonuses are plus 1 over the Ranger boots. This can be helpful, but it's not a huge difference, so overall, the Ranger boots and Glaiven boots are fairly close. And then examine Glaiven boots in comparison with other basic ranged armor. The reason I use Carol's is because I do use it occasionally to go to Corp, so that's what I have. It is pretty far from max gear though. However, this is fairly decent gear. It's kind of welfare gear, but if I was using Glaiven boots rather than Ranger boots, I'd receive about a 1% ranged attack bonus, which really is not a whole lot. If instead I was at complete maxed range gear, so full Pernix, Archer's Ring Imbued, Eagle Eye Kite Shield, things like that, it'd come out to a range bonus of just under 250, which means the difference between Glaiven boots and Ranger boots is only about 0.8%, which is really quite a small number overall. However, if you do have all that gear, you might as well get Glaiven boots because they are the best gear in the game at this point. And one last thing about Glaiven boots, I don't actually think they look all that great. They kind of have weird spike things coming off the side. Just my opinion though. Overall though, Glaiven boots are the best boots in the game. I was able to sell my Glaiven boots at just over 22 mil, which is obviously a lot higher than the GE price, but it's really not that bad overall. For the Ranger boots, I was never actually able to buy them. That is why I borrowed them. The highest I offered was about 12 mil. However, they weren't buying for that, so I ended up borrowing them. You probably could get up into about 15 mil or so before you'd actually be able to buy a pair. Once again, these are straight prices which change very quickly. However, that is my estimate. So for my final verdict, Glaiven boots are better than Ranger boots, obviously. However, they're not a whole lot better. If you do have Ranger boots right now, I would not panic and sell my Ranger boots just to get Glaiven boots. It's not really that worthwhile. If you do want max range bonus, you are going to have to get Glaiven boots eventually. Thanks for watching. I hope it helped. My next video will probably be a prayer guide. It will be primarily talking about opportunity costs and things like that because Glaiven boots allowed me to go ahead and buy 95 prayer, which has been a goal for a while for me. So subscribe for that and rate and comment on this video.